Yo, this is Set with Set and Kimita, man. I'm back with another one for y'all, man. Today we're about to get into Oprah's switch up over the years on her views about Donald Trump. What she said to DNC don't really match up to what she said in the past. Let's get right into it.
Donald Trump doesn't just live large. He lives really on top of the world. He is the American dream. We had to see it for ourselves. So we sent one of our producers to spend a whirlwind day in the life of Donald. There's a vibe, there's an indescribable it factor that, I don't think you can teach. They don't teach it in the Wharton School of Business. It's not something you can even learn. There's just an it. Wouldn't you say, Donald?
That's true, folks. And I will tell you, I went to the Wharton School of Finance, and I will say that I am sitting next to it. There is nobody ever.
Isn't it funny how...
Bro, isn't it funny how Donald Trump, every interview he goes on, he compliments the guest? Like, isn't that crazy? Every interview he goes on, he always compliments the guests. He always gives the guests their props for bravery or whatever service they've done, whatever talent that they have that he might not even know about. He just gives them their props. You got to respect a man like that.
In a span of just a couple of years, black people completely turned against Donald Trump.
Crazy.
Black people, including Oprah Winfrey, loved Donald Trump. We know that, for example, Oprah Winfrey has neglected to and refused on a regular basis, and justifiably, because she should be able to do whatever it is she want to do with her own show, has refused to have rappers, for example, and certain entertainers even participate on her platform at all. That is just the reality. Ice Cube and different people have voiced the fact or their displeasure, and several different artists have voiced their displeasure about the support within the community. And then also, along with that, black women started to turn against Oprah in her most recent years, and they started to villainize her. Then she comes out for the Democratic National Convention, and all of a sudden, because her tone changed and her rhetoric changed based off of aligning with identity politics and falling in line, now you're starting to see the fakeness, not only in people within the culture, but also on top of that, you see the fakeness in women in general. Because
I said, bro, me and Key has always stated it. It's like, bro, we used to love Donald Trump. He was in our music. Bro, he had some banger shows that we all liked. We just liked his personality. Like, and then all of a sudden he become president. Now everybody hates him. Like, it just didn't make sense. It's like we loved him and now we hate him all of a sudden. And Oprah kind of went through the same thing. Think about it, she even went as far to having this man on her show and propping him up. Like, let's be real, and I'm gonna be real with you. Oprah loved her a rich white man. She even got married to him. Let's keep it real.
Because all of a sudden, they've been best friends multiple different times. Fat Oprah, skinny Oprah, whack hair Oprah, Harpo Oprah. They've been best friends since the beginning of time. Talk show, holding each other down. You see she was down weight, and she got back up in weight. Skinny Oprah. Don't matter what the Oprah was. Mike Tyson, everybody, all of these people adored Donald Trump, and he was largely considered a part of the in crowd until he actually, and it's funny because you'll see in some of these clips that he talked about running for president, but then when he actually ran for president, the establishment turned against him. And this is why I got trust issues, bro.
And if you did run for president, you believe you'd...
Nah, this is why Trump got trust issues. Well, I remember he was calling out A$AP Rocky, and he said, oh, he's disloyal. He's like, how did I get this man up out of jail? Then he go turn around and then tell everybody I'm just this criminal or I'm just a bad influence. And I'm like, dog, I got you out of jail. The only rapper that's been loyal to Trump is low-key Kodak.
Win.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd win. I tell you what, I wouldn't go in to lose. I've never gone in to lose in my life. And if I did decide to do it, I think I'd be inclined. I would say that I would have a hell of a chance of winning because I think people, I don't know how your audience feels, but I think people are tired of seeing the United States ripped off. And I can't promise you everything, but I can tell you one thing. This country would make one hell of a lot of money from those people that for 25 years have taken advantage. It wouldn't be the way it's been.
Do you have a vice presidential candidate in mind?
Well, I really haven't gotten quite there yet.
I guess it's just
Oprah. I love Oprah. Oprah would always be my first choice.
Wow.
Isn't it funny? Then they will.
Wow. You telling me this man asked if he would be president? He's like, I don't know. But if I had a vice president, I would make it a black woman. Hold on. And y'all black women hate Trump for some reason. But he literally just said, if I was to have a VP back in the day, he said it would be a black woman. Man, ain't no Biden, ain't no Harris, ain't nobody else ever said that on the Democratic side. Man. And he said it before it was a cool thing to say. He said it before it was even cool to say it. Man, Donald Trump is a trendsetter at this point.
Say that he's always hated black people. One of the biggest supporter and promoters of the black community, and has always aligned himself with the black community forever, the entire time. Now you got the DLU Lees, the Ricky Smileys, and all of these people. He probably did more to help promote certain people within the black community than a lot of these people that's a part of the boule all of a sudden. Now, because listen, the one thing that we can say about Donald Trump is he's always been the same, regardless. He's been the same the entire time. He has not switched up. He has always talked about running for president. He's always talked about how he supported black people, always talked about how the United States of America was getting ripped off, always talked about how it is that we need to get harder on foreign countries that's taking advantage of the United States or whatever, always talked about how the establishment, his rhetoric, his tone, the way that he speaks, the mindset behind what it is that he's doing and why he's doing it has never changed, ever. But then all of a sudden he's racist. I'm so thankful that we live in a social media era where we can go back and we can pull up this footage and have a conversation about how this rocks out.
Oprah, your competitor, right?
Oprah's a competitor.
You know what? I'll tell you, she's really a great woman, though. She is a terrific woman. Wow. She's somebody that's very special. I have not even thought about it. I guess we'll see.
Donald Trump has released a book where he's published letters that he's received over
And obviously, this is a more recent video right here, right?
years. One of your letters is front and center. I heard about that. Okay.
She used to write, think about this, y'all.
That's what I'm saying.
Really, nigga?
Fakeness. It's like, use the right letters to bro, and now all of a sudden you're at the DNC talking about how he's the enemy, how he's baby Hitler and all this good stuff, and it's disingenuous. You had this man on your show hyping him up. He's been on other shows hyping you up. Like, where did the animosity come from? It's like, that don't even make no sense.
She used to write letters to Donald Trump. Write letters, handwritten letters.
Love that man.
To Donald
that man.
Trump.
Handwritten.
And then at the Democratic National Convention, been friends with this dude for decades. And then at the Democratic National Convention, the switch up. Did a whole speech talking about him. Jesus Christ.
Back in 2000, you wrote him, "Too bad we're not running for office. What a team."
Son of a...
Really, nigga?
Really? Really? He's racist? So this is the racist Trump that we like to parade about. So this is what we're talking about. We're saying Trump is a racist. Donald Trump always hated black people. Handwritten letter. Too bad we're not running for office. What a team. Black people, we have been lied to. I just want to let y'all know that, okay? So hopefully y'all can look at this and get out your feelings and, come back to reality.
I'm going to just sit there right there.
No,
I'm gonna just sit there right there because I want to make sure that we all on the same page and we not missing anything.
Bro, and I'm gonna take it back for y'all, for some of y'all that just came in. A handwritten letter.
Did a whole speech talking about him. Jesus Christ.
Back in 2000, you wrote him, "Too bad we're not running for office. What a team."
I'm gonna just sit there right there. I'm gonna just sit there right there because I want to make sure that we all on the same page and we not missing anything. But I'm gonna just sit this right here for the people in the back so that we not missing nothing. We not missing nothing? Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
I think he'd written a book and said that he wanted me to be his running mate. If he decided to run. If he decided to run. And when I heard that this letter is now going to be a part of a book, I thought, oh, wasn't that nice of me to write a note? That's what I thought. Because I'm always...
See the switch up? Y'all see the switch up? Wasn't that nice of me to write a note? No, you said y'all wanted to make a hell of a team.
Yep.
It's like, oh, I should write a note. The person did this, or I should write a note. So I'm really happy that I wrote a note.
It just shows you have good manners, but you're not thinking you.
Now I just got good manners.
Donald Trump would be a team.
No.
You weren't thinking it.
I might have thought it back then. I might have thought it.
You said it. You thought it. You wrote it. Own it.
23 years.
He was on your show. You was hyping him up. Y'all was talking policies. Bro, y'all was buddy. I might have to go see if I can pull that whole, if I can find that whole interview, man, or at least clips of it. I got y'all. Because, bro, she's really hyping this man up. There's pictures with her having her whole hand on this man's shoulders. And you know Oprah like them white boys. Let's keep it real. We know Oprah like the white boys.
Years ago, yes.
Are you thinking
that the name of your brand on?
Thinking that today?
Nobody
No, I'm
fault
not
on that,
thinking.
though.
Okay, you want to clear that up, right? Okay.
I feel
I don't
that a
care,
lot of
but
things
hey.
are on the line. A lot of things are at stake. The freedoms that I have enjoyed, the successes that I have enjoyed, I feel that they're on the line and at stake in this moment. And I think there's the bottom line for me is that decency and respect are on the ballot. But we are beyond ridiculous tweets and lies and foolery. These are complicated times, people, and they require adult conversation. You know this is true. That decency and respect are on the ballot in 2024.
It's amazing how that switch up, ain't it?
Man.
They used to be friends. They used to rock out with each other. They used to be on the couch together talking, having decent conversations. All of this stuff. Talking about running for presidency with each other, holding each other down. All of this stuff used to be absolutely front and center, and black people loved it. White women loved it. They all got along. They made a lot of money together. They got to the bag together. They wrote notes to each other. He went on CNN and held her down against her competitors. And now all of a sudden,
in front of the competitor, like, yes, one of your competitors, yeah, and I rock with her. Bro, in front of that man, I think it was Bill Maher or whatever. I don't know that man's name. But that shows. It goes to show we've been lied to about Trump. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all black people, y'all owe Trump an apology. Because I made a video calling our black Trump supporters dumb, and a lot of y'all was like, oh, yeah, you support him, you stupid. It's like, nah, it kind of just seems like we're just staying on code, as y'all would say. We was cool with him back then. We might as well be cool with him now. What's changed about Donald Trump? Nothing at all. From the way he speaks, from his politics, nothing's changed. So why do we all of a sudden hate him? The only thing that's changed about Donald Trump is, oh, wait, he's running for president. Only thing that's changed.
Don't get along game. That's how they switch up on you. That's how identity politics work. They'll then start to paint you as a sellout. They'll start to paint you as racist. I'm not even sure what her ultimate goal is. I don't know if she's trying to actually do a rebrand because of everything that's been happening as a fallout of how people view her, or if she actually, honest to God, believes this. I think it's a rebrand.
Hope not.
I think it's something that we need to start paying attention to, and we got to start calling the chameleons out for who they are, because they use you, they abuse you, and then they discard you depending on whether or not they need you at the time. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, Teach Henley, 40%.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, because that's fake. That's fake. Ain't nothing faker than that. Ain't nothing faker than looking me in my face. We cool. We kumbaya, man. We over here hyping each other up. You're the it factor. You think I'm the it factor. Oh, man, that's great. I'm over here on national television telling people how, man, if I run for president, she, a black woman, would be my VP. And he's racist? Really? Okay. All right, man, believe what y'all want to believe. But understand, y'all been lied to about this man's character. And y'all need to go ahead and accept that. Anyway, though, man, this is Set with Set and Key Media. I just do a little quick one for y'all. Don't worry, I'll be right back with more. I'll see y'all in the chat, man. I appreciate the support. Peace.